Hi guys, good morning. So in our previous class, we have discussed about what is Microsoft Fabric and what are the items are available and how to create a trial account. All these options we have discussed in our previous class. So please try to watch previous class so that you will get more clarity and what exactly it is. Now, in today's class, we will try to understand what is workspace and how to create a folders and what is lakehouse, how to create, and we'll try to explore all the different options that are available in workspace as well as folders and lakehouse. Okay, let's see that. First of all, a workspace is nothing but like a container for storing all the items that are available within the Microsoft Fabric. So items is nothing but like a lakehouse, warehouse, data pipelines, notebooks, copy job, data flow. We can call all these are items. It means that we can create all these items within the workspace. We can call it as a container. Okay. So let's try to see practically how we do that. Okay, I'm opening my browser. So here we need to log in the Fabric portal first, then we can see user interface like that. Okay. Now go to the workspaces. Here, if you click on that, there are different workspaces already available in my account. Now I'll try to create a new one. Just click on this new workspace. Give some meaningful name. So when data warehouse, data process. Okay, we can give any name, no problem. After that, we can describe something about this workspace. This is just for demo. Okay, so after that, domain. So domains, what exactly, how to create and all, we'll try to see going forward. For time, just skip it. Don't worry about it. So later we can upload workspace images. Okay. So nothing but, for example, if you are working for any organization, each organization has some logo. We can upload that logo to this workspace. So just click on upload, and if you have any images, just upload it. That's it. No need to worry about it. So in the advanced sections, there are different options are available. This is most important. First one is contact list. Who is the owner for this workspace? Okay, we need to define the owner of this workspace. We can give either user, individual user, or group also. There is no problem. After that, we need to give the license one. There are different types of license options are available, like a pro license, trial license, premium per user, premium per capacity, embedded, and fabric capacity. Now you can see pro, trial, premium per user, fabric capacity, and embedded premium capacity. So I will explain all these options going forward. For timing, just ignore it. And semantic model storage format. So basically, what exactly it is means, are you dealing with a small amount of data or large volume of data? We need to decide. For example, if you are handling more data means we can choose this option, or small data means we can choose this option. For timing, I'm choosing the small semantic model storage format only. So now capacity. When you create any account, automatically there is a capacity will come. Each capacity have one unique identity. Now you can see trial underscore some capacity ID and central India. So which region we have created this capacity? Like central India, or South India, or UK, US, Canada. We can specify the region based on your company located and all. So in my case, this is demo, right? Just I'm defining Central India. Okay, that's it. Just click on apply. Now you can see a brand new workspace has been created successfully. So in this, we can see different options like new item creation, new folder, import, migrate, and creating apps. managing access, workspace settings. Okay. So I will explain each and every option going forward. Don't worry about it. For timing, we will try to understand how to create folders, why you need it for us. Okay. Okay. For example, so here we can see folders are way to logically group organize the items inside workspace. Okay. So basically folders are very helpful in case if you want to organize your items into based on groups, for example, department wise, region wise, or location wise. We can define all the items different areas based on the groups wise. Okay. And instead of having all assets listed flat in one view, we can place them into folders based on the project teams uses. Okay. Instead of defining all items individually, we can create the folders and we can keep the items within the folder based on your department wise or location wise or region wise, something so on so on. So they behave similar to file system folders. Like in our laptop, we usually create folders. We can rename the folders. We can delete the folders. We can move the folder. Same thing, whatever we do in our local computer, we can do the same thing in workspaces also. Same exactly, no difference at all. Okay. For timing, we'll try to understand how to do that. I'm creating three folders. First one is the sales, and the second one is market, and the third one is finance. Okay, we can give it any name. Just to demonstration purpose, I'm giving these names. Okay, so finance, market, sales. Now you can see what is the type? Fold. Okay. For example, if you right click on that, we can see different options. We can open it, we can rename it, we can move to, we can delete. It means that, for example, we can rename it sales demo. That's it. Easily we can do it. If you want to delete, we can delete also. That's it. In case if you want to move from folder, one folder to another folder, we can do that also. For example, just move to this folder. That's it. Okay. So before market folder is individual. Now market folder available within the finance folder. It means that within a folder we can create another folder also, nesting folders also available. For example, I will try to create one more folder, demo information. Just click on create. That's it. Okay. Likewise, we can create multiple folders. We can do whatever you want. Very easy, straightforward also. Okay, that's it. So hope you understand what exactly follows, how to create a model. It's very easy to understand. Okay, there is no rocket science behind this. Okay. Now we'll come to the point how to create an item. Okay, so as I said before, item is nothing but it's a kind of Lakehouse, warehouse, or data pipelines or notebooks. If we click on new item, basically here we have two sections. Okay, one is all items, another one is favorite. All items, nothing but what are the items that are available in Microsoft Fabric, we can see it here. Okay. When you scroll down, we can see different items. Even you can filter it out also. For example, when I click on notebook, we can see only notebook items because scrolling down, it will take some time. Instead of that, we can make it easier by searching also. And another option is like a favorite. We can do the favorite also. For example, instead of searching every time, I can make it as a favorite. So this item it will be available in my favorite section also. See data flow gen. We can unfavorite if you don't want. If you want, we can favorite also. As simple as that. Okay. Now you can see data flow gen 1 as a under favorite section. If you don't want, just unfavorite. See. That's it. Okay. So likewise, it's very easy to understand. It's very simple to create the items. So now, most important is what is Lakehouse? Okay. So basically, Microsoft Fabric Lakehouse is a data architecture platform for storing, managing, analyzing structured, semi-structured, unstructured data in a single location. Okay, it means that within the Lakehouse we can create structured data, unstructured data, and semi-structured data. It's very flexible to handle large volume of data also. Okay, by using various tools, frameworks, we can handle large volume of data. Here, what are the lakes we are seeing? It's built on top of the one lake. In our previous class, we have explained what is one lake, how we can see. There are different options we have seen, right? Previous class. So please check one so that you will get a better understanding what is meant by one lake and all. There are key benefits of using Lakos. Now I will try to say that. One is unified storage. Unified storage is nothing but we can store structured, semi-structured, and unstructured data. Delta format support nothing but by default, what are the tables you are creating in the Lakos? It's a Delta Parquet format. Okay, keep in mind that Delta Parquet format. Might you will get a question, what is mean by delta Parquet format? I will explain going forward. Don't worry about it. Another one is direct integration. So using the Lakos, we can integrate a data pipelines, data flow to notebooks, copy job, data sets, everything we can connect using this Lakos. Another one is no ETL duplication. While moving data between the Lakos warehouse, no ETLs required. Only shortcuts are enough to move the data between the Lakos warehouses. And the security governance. Okay, by default, Lakos comes with one lake security. So and the governance also. I will explain all these options going forward, but for timing, just to try to understand. Okay, now we'll try to see the practically how to create the lake Hosanna. Just click on new item. So you can see lake house already in my favorite section. No need to go to all items here. Just click on favorites. Okay. Okay. So now you can see here one checkbox is the lake house schemas. Okay. So temp lake house. Temp lake house. Might you will get a question. What is the difference if I select, if I unselect? Okay, for timing, I'm not selecting this checkbox. Let's see what will happen. So it's creating. Okay, so lakehouse is successfully created. Okay, if you notice, only tables files are there. Okay, only tables files are there. Okay, very good. Now I will try to create one more lakehouse with the schema enabled. Okay. Lakehouse, enabling schema, demo Lakehouse, create. Now you can see tables files, but within the tables, what we can see? Schema. Okay. Before Lakehouse, there is no schema option, but in this Lakehouse, schema option is there. Okay. So DBO nothing but a database owner. By default, when you create any Lakehouse or warehouse or Fabric SQL database, automatically DBO schema will come as a default only. I didn't create any schema explicitly. It came by default. But previous layouts, there is no option because I did not select schema enable. That's why you were able to see only tables and files. But in this case, we can see under tables there is a schemas. Okay. So now you understand, right? What is the difference between before checkbox, after checkbox? Okay. And so here there are different options are available. Don't worry about it. Over a period of time, we get to know each and everything, what exactly and all. I will explain. First, we'll try to understand what is file section. In file section, we can create a folders, we can upload the files, we can do many more things. Okay. First, we'll try to create how to create a folders. Um, Sales data. I'll try to create two, three folders. Another one is market data, and I'll try to create one more finance data. Okay. So for in the file section, I have created three folders: finance data, market data, sales data. Within the sales data, we can create another folders also. Like a nested folders also, it will be supported. For example, again, I'm trying to create one more folder, 2025 02. Okay, this is a one folder. Again, I'll try to create one more folder, 2024 0904. Something we can give any name, no problem. Okay, so here in this folder, I have created one more folder. In this folder, I have created one more folder. If you want, I will create one more folder also, 2023 0904. Okay. Likewise, we can create multiple subfolders also. There is no problem. For example, in case if you want to delete, we can rename it, or we can do many more things. For example, let me rename it. So 2025. Now you can see, right? Before there is a date. Now only year is there. If you want to, I can delete also. We can delete, we can rename it. In case if you want to move this folder to another folder, just drag and drop. Okay, try to refresh. As simple as that. Okay, it's very easy. Just to drag and drop wherever you want to go, just to move that folder. Now you can see in this folder I have two subfolders. Okay, likewise we can do it's very easy. First we can create a root folder. After that we can create a subfolders. We can rename it, we can delete, we can move the folders between the folders. Okay, for timing I'm deleting this one also. I will try to delete. That's it, guys. Now I'll try to upload some files. Okay, so just right click it, upload. Here two options are there: upload files, upload folders. I will just click on upload files. I'll upload CSV files. I'm selecting two files. Upload. Very straightforward. Okay. So now I have uploaded two files. One is emp.csv and emp_market.csv. So we can upload either CSV, Parquet, JSON, XML, Excel. Different types of file formats it's supported. Okay, not only CSV. Just to demonstration purpose, I'm using CSV only. Even so, when you right click on that, we can view. Means what are the data available in the file? We can see it also. Just click on that. Employee ID, employee name, salary, department, location, country. So there are 6 columns are there and the 2 records are available. Okay, again going back. Again, we can rename it also. For example, so EMP information, just rename it. So in case we can delete also. That's okay. As simple as that. Very straightforward. No complexity at all. Again, I'll try to upload files. the following file already exists. Okay. For example, this file already available in the lakehouse in this folder. If you try to upload again, means you will get this warning. Just check this box, overwrite if file already exists, upload it. That's it. Nothing will happen. Again, I'll try to upload one more time. Upload, files, browse, EMP, upload. That's it, guys. Now we understand, right, how to create and all. Now, here, tables DB. Okay, as I said, DB is nothing but a schema database owner. We can create multiple schemas also. For example, just right click new schema, data warehouse sales, and I'll try to create one more. So, fabric sales data. These are all the schemas. Okay. So DBO, data warehouse sales, fabric sales data. So might you will get a question, why we need a schema? Okay. Basically, schemas are nothing but we can categorize the tables. For example, here DBO, data warehouse sales, fabric sales data. I have only sales related tables can store in this schema. I have fabric sales data related tables I can store in this schema. Like a folders, how we organize the items, same thing, schemas also, we can organize the tables based on the category wise. Okay. Sales related table we can store it as a sales schema. Finance related table information we can store it as a finance schema also. Likewise. Even here also we can rename it, we can delete, we can do shortcut, we can sort also. Okay. For example, here we can see sort tables by the name, date created, ascending order. We can sort based on the name or when it is created or either ascending order, descending order. These are all the sort tables. In case we can do the sort schema. Okay, we can sort the based on the table wise, based on the schema wise, even based on the folders wise also. Okay, folders files. All levels sorting is possible. Okay, now I'll try to rename it. Rename. I will do just click on rename it. Now you can see it. Previously, fabric sales data is there. After renaming, fabric sales only there. Again, I don't want. Just delete. That's it. Very simple. Okay. So likewise, we can create the schemas. We can rename it. We can delete us. Now we'll try to understand how to create tables. Tables we can create in different ways. This is very basic level, but while using data pipelines, notebooks, or data flow chart, different ways we can do that. We'll try to see all possible options going forward. Using files, how we can do, we'll try to see that today. Just right click it, load to tables. Here two options are there, new table, existing table. I'm trying to create a new table because there are no tables so far. New table, schema. While creating table, which schema you want to store. Okay. And it means that this table where you want to store either DBO schema or DW sales schema. I want to store in DBO schema. Give table name. After that, whether the file containing column header or not, because this is the CSV file. Okay. So after that, what kind of separator? Basically in CSV files, either comma, colon, pipe symbol, and different types of symbols are there, right? So based on the separator, we need to define. In my case, I have only comma is there, right? Just load it. Now, what are the data available in this file? We are creating a table. Table name is EMP. It's loading. Okay, now you can see. So if you notice, I'm zooming. There is a symbol. Okay, so this is the delta table by default in Microsoft Fabric Lakos. What are the tables we are creating? All are delta tables only. Delta Parquet format we can call it as. I will explain what exactly it is and how the data storing and all. Going forward, I will explain. If I explain right away, for sure you'll get confusion. Okay, I don't want like that. Okay. Now, just expand it. You can see column names and a corresponding data type. In this column, what is the data type? In this column, what is the data type? Like 1, 2, 3, nothing but integer, ABC, nothing but text data type. You understand, right? If you want to see the data, just click on this one. So, employee ID, name, salary, department, location, country. Again, here we can see two ways. One is file view, another one is table. So I will explain file what exactly, what is delta log, what is this file. I will explain going forward. Just don't worry about it. Okay. So for timing, only focus on table view only. Okay. And if you right click on, we can rename it. Employee sales data. Okay. It's renamed. Again, if you want, we can delete also. You can use the files. We can see the properties of this table. We can maintenance and refresh also. Okay. Now I will try to add the data to the existing table. Okay. Let me load. So new table, existing table is there, right? Just click on existing table. So which schema you are trying to load this file data? So I'm trying to load in the DB schema. Table name is MP sales data. Here we are seeing two options. One is append, another one is override. Append is nothing but we are adding new data to the previous existing data. In my case, I have table. It contains two records. The new data, incoming data will be appended to the existing data. Okay, that is called append. In case override, nothing but previous data will be erased. Only whatever the data coming latest, only that data will be available. There is no previous data. That is called overwrite. In my case, I'm choosing the append. So we need to check whether the file has column headers or not and what kind of separator. Just click on load. Okay, it's loading. Sometimes it will take some fraction of seconds, like 30 seconds or close to a minute. Just a minute. We did some mistake. Try to refresh. So let me check. Okay, I did. Let me try to upload to existing table. Append, load. I think previously we done some mistake. Let me correct it. Now it has to four records and I think let me delete. So I think as far as my understanding is because we rename it, right? So my that is the reason it's not accepting. Okay, I understand. I'll try to create one more new table. And data. I'll show you, don't worry about it. I'm trying to create one more table. So here we can see EMP template. Again, in this table, I'll try to append the new data. Okay, we'll try to see that whether it is possible or not. Previously, I think I done some mistake. Maybe that is the reason it's not appending. Okay, now you can see two records, right? Again, I'm trying to load existing table, temp data, append, load. Now you see something we done mistake, I think. Okay, it's loading. Okay, in this case, four records it has to come. Okay, try to refresh. So again, try to refresh. Sometimes it will take. Okay, sync issue is there currently. So we'll try to see how to overcome and all. Don't worry about it. So still two records. Just a minute. Why it is not showing? Okay, so let me give some time. I'll try to check. I'm trying to refresh. So basically, there is a sync issue at Microsoft Lakehouse itself. Okay, so that is the reason while doing any kind of loading and all, sometimes it will take some extra time to sync the metadata. So that is the reason, even though I did append, it's not showing four records. Still two records. But it has to do that. Okay, so let me try one more time. Whether I select append or existing table, temp data. Okay, let's see. So still going on. Okay, successfully updated. Yeah, now you can see six records. As I said, sometimes it will take some time to sync the data. Okay, so six records means we done two times. So that is the reason initially only two records are there. Later we done two times, right? So two, totally six records are there. So this is called append. Overwrite means previous data will be go away and the only latest data only available. So now we understand, right? So sync issue will be available at Lakehouse itself. Might will get a question on how to overcome that. Going forward, I will explain how to do that. Okay, don't worry about it. Now I will try to create one more table with a different scheme. Okay, so new table. So DW sales. Okay, so employee info. Okay, create. So this time I'm creating the table in this schema only. Now you can see, right? So table has been created under this schema. Before I have created two tables in DBO schema only. So likewise, we can create tables based on category wise, department wise, or region wise. So it's up to the requirement. There is no standard like we need to create all the tables in this schema only. Okay. Again, if you want to, we can delete also. For example, let me delete this table, or we can check. No problem like this. It's loading preview. So it's loading still. We'll wait for some time. Okay. Yeah, now you can see two records. Again, if you don't want, just delete the table. That's it. Table is gone. Okay. So likewise, we can create the schemas, we can create the tables, we can create the folders, files. Okay. So now we understand, right, how to do that, all these and all. Again, we can filter. For example, we have so many tables, we have so many schemas. Again, in the file section, there are different types of folders. We can search based on the delta table or shortcut or materialized table, loading status, whether it is success or failed, or date created. Anytime, today, yesterday, past week, past month. It means that when we created the delta table or schema or file or folder. For example, when I click on yesterday, nothing is there. Because all the things I have created only today only, right? So that is the reason if I click on yesterday, nothing. Again, if I click on today, you can able to see that. Okay. Again, so here files also. Okay. So likewise, we need to filter based on the required. Do you want to go for files, or do you want to go for delta tables, or materialized tables, or shortcuts on that? Again, here also we can check folder, shortcut, file. Okay. So it's up to the wish. Okay. How do you want? Again, date created today or yesterday. Yesterday means nothing is there. In case today means we can able to see that. Again, we can minimize, maximize. Okay. If you want to space, we can do that also. There's no problem. Okay. And moreover, when you create a lakehouse, we have to observe two things. Okay. So I'll show you that is. So Lakehouse, this is also Lakehouse. By default, what you are getting? SQL Analytics endpoint. Okay. When you create a Lakehouse, automatically you will get SQL Analytics endpoint. I will explain what is meant by SQL Analytics endpoint, why it is useful or not. So don't worry about it. So I think you understand. If you have any questions, queries, so always feel free to ask me. I will explain. So in today's class, we understand how to create a workspace, how to create a folders, how to create a Legos, and within the Legos, we have created multiple subfolders and files, tables, schemas. Practice and come up with the doubts. I will explain each and everything. Thank you guys. We'll catch you in the next class. Bye bye.